Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat mga kababayan. Itong video na ating panoorin po ngayon, ito po ay isang interview kay Vice President Sara Duterte mga kababayan. Ito po ay hinggil sa may kaugnayan sa mga nanalong senador nitong nakaraang eleksyon mga kababayan noong May 12, 2025. At ang mga senador na mga nanalo mga kababayan ay medyo hati po. Hati sila sa administrasyon at sa oposisyon. Ngayon po, sasagutin po ng ating Vice Presidente ang mga question o katanungan ng mga media, mga kababayan, hinggil po sa impeachment kung ito po ay matutuloy. At ating pong pakinggan ang mga paliwanag po ng ating Vice Presidente mga kababayan at sagutin po niya lahat punto por punto kung ano ho ang kanyang gusto dahil nga po may mga narinig na ho tayo na ang ibang mga senador ay lalong-lalo na po si Senator-elect Rodante Marcolita na gusto po niyang hindi na itutuloy ang impeachment mga kababayan sa mga kadahilan ng wala hong mga ebidensya mga kababayan. Wala hong malakas na ebidensya at naniniwala po ang senador na ito po lamang ay gawa-gawa at panggugulo lamang. At ang gusto po ng senador mga kababayan ay magkaisa na ho tayo at marami hong problema na nangyayari ho sa ating bayan mga kababayan. So pakinggan po natin ang mga sagot po ng ating Vice President Inday Sara mga kababayan. Panoorin po natin ang video.
And ina-identify nila ang area and ang date. Sinabihan ko yung PDP laban kung pwede gawa nila ng paraan because ako personally wala akong nationwide network. Sila yung may machinery kung saan pwede sana maka-attend yung mga lawyers nila sa random manual counting audit ng COMELEC. But more than that, kung meron pa bang ibang nakikita yung PDP laban as a political party na nadehado yung kanilang mga kandidato, ay susuportahan ko yung mga questions nila because as a Filipino as well, gusto natin na credible yung elections and it will reflect, the results will reflect the will of the people.
Okay, Dave Talbo, recently VP, sabi ni Alianza Campaign Manager and na-vote Representative Toby Chanco na dahil umano sa conditional release ng mga proyekto na ipinasang budget kaya sila nakapirma dun sa impeachment mo sa Congress. Any statement? Speechless.
Well, kasi iba yung narinig ko. Ang narinig ko kasi 1.5 million cash and 6 million akap ang bayad sa pirma sa impeachment. So, baka iba pa yung
sinabi niya, recent lang sa interview sa One News.
Baka iba pa yung conditional release, no? So, in addition pa yun doon sa mga natanggap noong mga nagpirma. And, totoo din naman yun, public record din na makikita ninyo na yung mga hindi pumirma, zero talaga yung budget para sa kanila. But more than that, alam nyo, hindi dapat nagkakaroon ng budget ang mga congressman kasi that is pork barrel. Hindi sila dapat nagkakaroon ng apportionment doon sa projects ng executive department kasi ang trabaho lang naman ng congressman ay gumawa ng batas eh. Hindi siya pwedeng kumuha doon sa budget ng mga departments natin. So, madaming irregularities and malamang yan din yung protesta ng pagkaraniwan na mga tao na hindi nagagamit ng maayos yung pera ng bayan.
VP, sinabi din ni Toby Chanco na nabawasan daw yung boto ng kandidato ng mga alyansa dahil nga ito nga sa impeachment na inilabas ng Congress.
Yan ang hindi ko masasabi without a study. Baka merong access sa study si Congressman Toby Chanco kaya niya nasabi ng ganyan. But hindi ko masabi yan. ah, kung yan ba ang rason kung bakit pangit ang resulta ng mga senators doon sa alyansa.
Arjun Rivera po, German Buntan. Ma'am, regarding sa result sa senatorial candidates, ma'am, ano tingin niyo magiging takbo ng impeachment trial, ma'am? How positive are you na, or confident are you na ma-acquit kayo, ma'am, dun sa impeachment trial sa Senate po?
Wala akong expectations of acquittal or a verdict guilty. Basta sa akin lang ay tinanggap ko na kung ano yung magiging verdict. Whether guilty man yon or acquittal, I'm already at peace. At hindi ko alam kung paano boboto ang mga senators. If at all there will be a trial, I think it is wrong to start counting votes now because they haven't seen evidence yet. They haven't seen what the prosecutors have. They haven't seen what our defense is. So, parang mali siguro na magbilingan ng boto ng walang trial. Pero, ginagawa siya ng publiko. So, basta sa akin, tanggap ko kung anong mangyayari, anong magiging ending noong impeachment.
Pero yung preparation po ng mga lawyers natin, kamusta po?
Lawyers, okay naman sila. In full throttle na yung kanilang preparations for the impeachment, and of course they would not want a trial. As lawyers, alam naman natin ang galawan ng mga abogado, no? Marami silang mga paraan sa batas as a legal recourse for their clients. But sinabihan ko na rin talaga sila, really, I truly want a trial because I want a bloodbath talaga.
Ma'am, what pwede mo sa Japan media base Kansasaki, go ahead.
Japanese na po.
To the previous survey, Marcos Trump could not secure the predicted age around 8 feet. Why do you think that Marcos Trump has lost his seat in the Senate? And also, did you talk with your father about the results of the election?
Yes. We talked yesterday. We talked for a long time, about 41 minutes, about the results of the elections, both local and national. And I updated him about what are the ways forward with regard to the impeachment and with regard to what we are doing with his ICC case. So he is updated very recently, yesterday. And why do I think that the Alianza senators did not perform well? It's because of the president. The people find him wanting of his promises, and the people expect more from the president, particularly with regard to his work for our country. So they should not blame anyone else, anything that has happened. It's just the president.
What next?
Evaluation of the previous president of this election. Is he satisfied or?
Oh, well, when I updated him and started giving the updates on who is for him and who is likely not for President Duterte, I didn't have any reaction with the national results. But on the local results, he said tagam. In English, it's he said tagam. Tagam sila. So, yes, we'll just now find the translation.
For local lang yan.
Yes, for local. When I gave him updates for local.
Before we continue, ma'am, ang VP pwede.
Oh, yes, I know.
Ito po.
Naanagritan na ako ang foundation ko. Balhin na siya tanan.
VP Secretary.
Question for VP, any updates on how PRD will take over from the case?
Yes, the lawyers, his lawyers are working on how he will swear for his oath. They're working on it, and I don't think they have an answer right now. But I am sure they will give an update in the coming days, right before June 30, noon of June 30.
And also, follow-up din sa yung supplemental affidavit na that your camp will be filing on the denying the criminal offenses, grave threats, and inciting to sedition.
Yes, yesterday there was a hearing in DOJ with regard to the NBI complaint on inciting to sedition and grave threats. And the lawyers manifested that they will submit a supplemental some sort of a supplemental petition or motion in the NBI. I cannot talk about what that supplemental document will be, but I'm sure you will know about it once it is filed in the NBI.
Ma'am Rosa.
VP, yung assessment niyo po na lahat, no, almost na lahat na mga big mga key provinces and cities, Manila, Cebu, and Cagayan, Zamboanga, Laguna, nakuha po lahat ng kandidato po natin, PDP.
Hindi ko pa nakita yung disaggregated votes. Ang nakikita ko lang is yung total votes. No, we still have to study siguro kung saan nakakuha ng boto ang PDP laban, so that in the next elections, kung meron man silang senator candidates, ay maayos nila yung kanilang strategy. Dahil sa ngayon na election ay tumulong lang naman ako sa kanila dahil nawala si dating Pangulong Duterte. Sabi ko nga noong meeting de avance ng PDP laban ay tinawag lang ako ng tadhana. Wala naman akong partido. Initially, wala talaga akong plano na sumali din sa kampanya dahil na nga makakaon po kong tagam ato ang 2022 elections, no? So it would be good for PDP to study para kung meron silang senators in the future ay maayos nila yung campaign strategy nila.
Mamaya, right, ma'am,
balik sa kung tagam na ay nag-comment na now you learn or ka na ilahan ko ay ako po siya, sorry, I have to ask this with the overwhelming result sa election, all the back na nakadao, there are now you are the strongest contender for 2028 presidential.
Yes, ma'am.
There are also a clamor na nagagal that 2025. What is your take?
As I said, no, tung 2019, gipangutan ako kung modagan ko og senator, nagsulti ko dili. Tung 2022, gipangutan ako kung modagan ko og president. Sayo ko nagsulti na January of 2021 mosulti ko. And I did. Nisulti ko nga dili ko modagan og president. Ang pagdagan ako og vice president were circumstances that happened after the deadline of the filing of candidacy naman ko siya. And sa 2028, gitagaan ko og deadline sa mga supporters na hantod December of 2026. By December of 2026, kung dili daw ko magdesisyon, they will look for other candidates for president in 2028. So, napakoy more than a year. I have more than a year to really sit down and list down the pros and cons, as I did atong 2021 with regard to running for president.
Karin Beltran,
Hello po, VP. Good morning. As part of your wishes, VP, nga makadaog ang mga senatorial na imong ito. So, are you satisfied with the result?
Isa ako ang statement, no, it was not what we expected. We expected more candidates from PDP to win. Pero in my heart, they already won. I listened to their campaign speeches. Once lang ko nakapaminaw sa ilahang mga campaign speeches, kadto lang meeting the Avance, and I was proud of them. No, they know what they wanted. They know what they wanted for the country, and they fought for it. So in my heart, they won, and hopefully, kung naaman sila, kung meron man silang nakita na hindi tama yung resulta ng elections nitong nakaraang May 12, ay maresolba siya sa loob ng COMELEC